Country Wayne family, we've got action. So I'm going to combine a few skits together because they are just dragging the Anthony, Amber, Sheyla skit forever and ever. So Sheyla had Anthony come to the house so that Anthony could add his name to Kai's birth certificate. She was being so shady and petty while the notary was there that it was ridiculous. And as Anthony left, then Arby came over to have the notary remove his name from the birth certificate. So they have to wait 45 days, blah, 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 blah. And then the lawyer will get involved and they'll have to have, they have to go to court. So I do believe that once they go to court, something around that time is where Anthony is going to have to get a DNA. I think during that time is when they're going to drag that out so that Anthony will then have to get a DNA test, and that's when we are going to find out that Anthony is not the father. Okay, so they're going to drag it out, so we'll see what happens with that. Then let's see, Amber had to spend the night at the studio with Wayne while they recorded the song, the singer Anthony, while he did his soundtrack. Now, during that time, Amber looked totally ridiculous, trying to get him to sing a song about having a man that's going to be faithful and yada, yada, yada. She just looked totally ridiculous to me. However, she left because Anthony called and said that basically she was at the studio too long. He wanted to know if Amber wanted him to come and pick her up, and she said no. So Wayne told Amber that she could go home, which she did. Once she left, the singer Anthony and Wayne got together and came together and created a song about Amber, Anthony, and Wayne. The song talked about Wayne letting her go, and if he knew that the other person was going to hurt her, maybe he should have kept her for himself. But he is so happy to see her smile, smile, smile. Actually, it sounds pretty good. So Amber listened to the song. She really liked it, but she was unsure and unclear if Anthony was going to approve. The next skit, Amber let Anthony listen to the song. Anthony said it was okay. However, you know, Anthony sometimes will say something is okay, and then you look at his face and you see that it is not okay. So we shall see what happens tonight at the 11:30 skit. Let's see what else is going on. I would say, what are your thoughts on Sheyla with the DNA? I'm really hoping that this thing doesn't go through smoothly because it just doesn't seem like real. Also, Amber is going up and down with her emotions. One day she's happy with Anthony. By that nighttime, she is now second guessing herself, saying she looks stupid. She told Anthony he is making her look stupid in front of her friends and her family. However, you know, when you're going through that situation, your emotions will tend to be all over the place. Sometimes you feel secure, sometimes you won't feel secure. So I think those feelings that Amber is having are natural feelings. Also because there are a lot of conversations that her and Anthony have not had. So what are your thoughts? Drop it in the comment section. Hit that heart button and don't forget to follow for more.